New on AM Extra, this Wednesday, you can help stand up against mental health stigma during NAMI's Comedy Night.
The National Alliance on Mental Illness in Clackamas is bringing one professional comedian and 3 aspiring local comedians to discuss their mental health through comedy. Joining us live is the nonprofit's executive director, Dave Hunt, and comedian Carl Wolfson. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Hey, Emily.
Good morning.
First of all, Dave, why put on this comedy night? What was the thinking behind this?
Well, you know, there's such a stigma around mental health. And so at NAMI Clackamas, one of the things we strongly believe in, you've got to talk about it. And the fact that Carl and these 3 amateur comedians are going to be using comedy to talk about and explore their struggles and their successes with mental health, we think is a really healthy way to help end the stigma and to talk about mental health.
Well, so Carl, to Dave's point, this is a very, typically stigmatized topic that can be hard to talk about. How are you able to bring it into a comedy routine, and what do you think that does for the conversation?
Well, I've done stand-up for 43 years, and one thing, I don't think you have to be a stand-up comedian to know that laughter has medical benefits for everyone. Mm-hmm. It releases those very helpful endorphins, helpful hormones. When you laugh, you exercise your facial muscles and your diaphragm. And, I've done current events political comedy, as I mentioned, for more than 4 decades. And I really wish public figures and our politicians would have more of a sense of humor. I think we'd all be a lot happier. One of my favorite politicians was Margaret Chase Smith, a longtime Republican senator from Maine who had a fabulous sense of humor. She was often mentioned in the 1950s as a possible first woman president. A reporter asked her one day, "Senator Smith, what would you do if you woke up and found yourself in the White House?" She said, "I would get dressed, run downstairs, apologize to Mrs. Eisenhower, and leave." That's someone with a sense of humor. We all need more of it. And I think the show is what that's all about.
Yeah, that's a good joke, too. I assume it's copywritten, so I can't use it. But what do you hope people will take away from this event, Dave?
I think not only that it's important to talk about mental health, it's important to be open about our struggles, about how each of us, the numbers are just really clear that a huge percentage of the population either is personally experiencing a mental health challenge or has a family member that's experiencing a mental health challenge. The only way to deal with that is to openly talk about it. And that's why NAMI Clackamas puts on free classes, free support groups, both for mental health peers that are struggling themselves as well as for family members. We've got to talk about it, and as Carl said, laughter can often be the best medicine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Carl, what kind of a reaction do you get from audience members, after you bring these things up and basically give people permission, to be able to talk about it and to be able to laugh at some of this stuff too?
Well, I think that's what comedians do is talk about things that a lot of people think but not say. Being a current events comedian, not just these days, but always, you can just read the news, listen to the news, and a lot of the comedy is written. I want to thank, this is probably one good thing Donald Trump has given me, about 20 minutes of good stand-up material. And I know, the question is, will he be indicted? I think he will be indicted. I think a bigger question is, if he's indicted, will he be tried as an adult? I think that's the real question. He's a great scam artist, I'll tell you that, because, I don't know if you've done the 23andMe, the DNA thing, but Trump has a thing called Me. You send in your DNA and he sends back information about himself. So,
oh my gosh!
All figures,
right.
Republican, Democrat, no matter who it is, I think we can all find some humor and some universal truths in it. And it's often been said that humor is the shortest distance between 2 people, and I find it's the shortest distance between a performer and an audience as well.
I love when someone is an equal opportunity jokester, right? Whenever there's a joke to be made, you find it and you make it.
Yeah, definitely. So, and glad you brought some humor to our AM Extra show this morning as well. Dave and Carl, we appreciate you joining us this morning, and have a good day. Good luck with the event, too.
It's nice
All right.
to
Thanks so
start
much.
things
Good,
off
Emily.
with a laugh this morning, and looking forward to Wednesday night. The Stand-Ups Against Stigma Comedy Night happening this Wednesday from 6:30 to 8:30. It's at the Lakewood Center for the Arts in Lake Oswego. Ticket information is at NAMI, that's NAMICC.org.
Yeah, that's a good venue too.
Yeah.
In Lake Oswego.
It's going to be a fun show.